Hi guys and welcome to the BMW X5 codenamed G05. This is the 3-liter diesel, the most popular version there will be. Basically not the cheapest, not the fastest, just right in the middle. So on the outside this has the Plutonic blue paintwork. It absolutely shines in the sunlight. I like it a lot. These lights are LED, not the matrix LED, which get the blue inserts. I really would have liked those. Massive grille, but since the car itself is very large, well, it's not that bad. Wheels and tires, these are 20-inch for the M-Sport package, which also add bumper details around the car, back and front. I would have gone with bigger wheels myself. 19s, 20s, well, they just look too small. 21 or 22 would have been my spec. Now let's quickly check the boot, then we'll go for a drive. The boot, of course, is electric, and there is a lower part as well, just like a Range Rover, so to say. So this works really well. I like what they have done. Now this is a really well spec'd car, but for some reason it doesn't have keyless entry, which means you have to use the key, and it looks like this. Well, M-Sport stripes, looks nice, feels heavy, it feels like a quality item. Let's quickly check out the back. This is the ivory white interior with coffee top part. So I don't know if you can see, this here is brown, this here is brown, but this is black, and this is black, and this is white. Sort of mixed feelings about the interior choices, because, well, maybe just white or beige on black would have been better than using brown in the middle, but it surely is interesting. Handrest, nice and soft, no stupid cup holders here. You can open this up and voila, you can see cup holders. Let's close this up. You can also have heated rear seats, but this car does not have that option. Sitting in the front, these are sports seats, not comfort seats, but sports seats. Since this is a an M-Sport, sports seats are as standard. Anyway, let's just take it for a drive and see what it feels like. The diesel engine has 200 kilowatts and 620 Newton meters of torque, which is absolutely plenty for a car like this, I think. There's also a 25 and a 40D and a 50D, and also you have an X5M, which is absolutely bonkers. This 30D is the car everybody is gonna buy. It will be the most popular version of the X5 in this model year, definitely. What about acceleration figures and specs? BMW quotes that it should do 6.5 to 100 km/h, but I think it's actually quicker than that. I'm not gonna use my draggy to time this car, well, simply because I have forgotten it, but my butt dyno says that it's probably under that. And BMW's, well, they're used to undervaluing their cars when it comes to acceleration figures and even horsepower figures, so probably it's a faster car than the numbers suggest. Sound is nice. This is a straight 6, as Beamers have always been. Very nice rumble, no no sort of tractory feeling anywhere. This is a very nice engine. To be honest, I don't really see the point of a 40D or a 50D. You just get some more torque, but that's about it, and you don't need this X5 to be fast anyway. That's where you get the BMW M3s and other sports cars. This big beast does not need to be a handling monster or have like 500-600 horsepower. It just does not, because at the end of the day it is a big car, it's a heavy car, and well, it's just not gonna handle or give you the feeling of a light, nimble sports car anyway. So why pay extra for the horsepower you will never use? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that 99% of the buyers will set it up in comfort mode and keep it there for the rest of their driving life. And there's absolutely nothing bad about it, because, well, in comfort it's a very comfortable car. It's a smooth ride. Its sitting position is perfect. I adore these sports seats. They just hug you in the right places, and the bottom part rises just to the right angle. For Mercedes GLEs and other Mercedes, is actually the bottom part is it's really flat, so it's not as sporty. It really gets going when you floor it. So it has typical BMW characteristics when it comes to driving. Put it into sport mode and steering wheel, well, it gets more heavier. The gearbox is in sport mode, and yeah, everything really tightens up. But as I mentioned once again, it's not a sports car, it's not supposed to be, but yeah, it can handle the bends fairly easily. A lot better than, for example, a Volvo XC90, because that is a big beast and it wallows around like hell. This does not. This does it a little bit better. Now I'm in the highway zone. Let me just floor it for you. No real problems to 110 kilometers an hour or 70 miles an hour if you are using the wrong numbers. Yeah, on the highway it is quiet, no real problems. I'd be happy to do very long distances in this car. Now, talking about interior quality, as I mentioned, I don't like the brown bits very much. I think it should have been black, but well, taste is subjective, and well, somebody might like it. I do like the white leather. I do like that a lot. Otherwise, well, everything feels solid. Some plastics are questionable, so to say. What did I do? Yeah, so as I said, some plastics are questionable, but they're not bad. Buttons you feel, you touch on the steering wheel, on the climate control, yeah, fairly good. I like that BMW has kept the regular climate control buttons. It's so much easier to use than touch screen interfaces. What else? The infotainment as a whole, I like it, but it has some flaws. For example, the digital dashboard here, well, you really cannot do much to change it, because if you put it in sport, it's just I don't know, 10% different. In comfort it's a bit more orange, and well, that's about it. You cannot do much to change the layout. What info you want for the Mercedes MBUX, you could change absolutely everything. In this, well, you can't. The navigation and the infotainment screen, well, it's good, really cannot complain. It's nippy, it's fast, touchscreen works well, and you also have a swivel wheel down here. really no complaints. Apple CarPlay is not standard. It really should be BMW. It really should by now. It is what people use in cars these days. Why would you charge people for it? Anyway, get Apple CarPlay if you can. If not, there are other solutions available, but from the factory it should be installed really. The feel of the car, it feels BMW. Steering wheel is nice and thick with this M-Sport package. Yeah, but considering the competitors and also the fact that I've recently driven the brand new Mercedes GLE, it's very hard not to look past the better interior that the Mercedes has. It truly has a nicer feel, a more luxurious feel to it, not even mentioning the better infotainment. I'd probably go for the GLE, to be honest. I've as a BMW fanboy, I've never ever owned a Mercedes car before. I'd probably go for the GLE if I was in the market for a car like this. That's the honest opinion. But if you buy a X5, you are definitely not gonna be disappointed. It is a very nice car for a reasonably good price point. Used, these X5s will start at 65-70,000 euros. Brand new, this would have been close to 90, even maybe 100,000 euros, depending on what options you get. But it's not a cheap car, and they do lose their value quite fast at the beginning, but then they really stop, and yeah, no, it gets better. If you are looking for X5, the 30D is the one and only option, apart from the hybrid. And if you want to be more, the 30D is everything you want in this car. So yeah, there's no need to get a faster version, to be honest. Thank you for watching. This was my short review of the BMW X5, and yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye.